Gobble gobble, welcome back to Adventure Recap. Today, I'll be discussing Thanksgiving. Pilgrims ahead, watch out, and take care. Students are going home to celebrate the holiday with their families. We kick this adventure off at a college where we're introduced to 5 friends. There's Kristen, Allie, Johnny, Billy, and Darren. Well, they don't really know who Darren is, except for Billy. Billy is Darren's friend. And Billy says Darren's gonna join them. Johnny, who's a jock, is cool with this because Darren turns out to be a pretty big fan of his. He likes the way he plays. Now, because Johnny is a super selfless person, he affords Darren the opportunity to even see his muscle. And touch it, I know. Darren can't believe it either. I mean, for him, this is heaven. From the Jeep, Billy jokes that he's got a muscle Darren can touch. Everybody laughs except for Darren. I mean, Darren finds it a little bit hurtful that Billy would joke like that. We're briefly introduced to Oscar. He's an old hermit with a cute dog. While he inspects the shed, he lets his dog roam around. Back in the car, Darren has this amazing idea. Since it's Thanksgiving, they should tell each other what they're thankful for. Billy jokes that he's grateful for Darren's mom, and Darren can't believe it. I mean, that's 2 jokes now. It's just unlike Billy to be so mean-spirited, even if he is kidding. Kristen, who's a total sweetheart, lets Darren know that she's thankful for her family and that she's getting to share this moment with her friends, including him. She includes him, that's so cool. Johnny agrees with her and says, family and friends and people you care about, that's everything. In a really cool moment of blatant exposition, Johnny explains that he wishes he had more time with his father. We head first dive into a Johnny flashback. We see Johnny when he was very young, apparently. I mean, look at him right here. It must have been a long time ago. Now, we can only allege that Johnny's playing catch with his father, because our focus remains on Johnny. And then we find out, thank God, his dad's okay. They're just not getting along lately. We cut back over to Oscar the Hermit. He's calling out for his dog, but his dog is investigating this very ancient looking artifact in the woods. Now here's where Keeping It Real goes wrong. The dog decides to pee on the ancient artifact, which doesn't turn out to be a good idea because it awakens the beast, and that beast is Turkey. Unfortunately, when Turkey is reawakened, the dog accidentally continues to urinate on Turkey, which makes it very angry, and Turkey kills the dog. It's super sad. We cut over to the local sheriff in his local kitchen with his local wife. She makes him some local coffee and hands it to him, but he hates it. He says it tastes like poop. She shows him that it is poop and tells him that she wants a divorce. Well, you win some, you lose some. His not local daughter calls because his daughter is Kristen. She tells him that she's going to be home in a few hours, which is great news for him because that night is the police daughter's ball. In a very horrible moment, the car unfortunately overheats. Looks like there's not going to be a police ball this year. They're going to have to camp out. As they set up camp, Darren begins to tell them the old folklore of Feathercloud. He was a Native American shaman. Unfortunately, he was dishonored by a pilgrim named Chuck. Chuck was one of Billy's ancestors. The angry Feathercloud used necromancy to turn Chuck into a turkey, thus creating Turkey. Somewhere in the woods, Kristen runs into Turkey and she freaks out, screams as she runs back to her friends and tells them what she saw. They laugh, assuming that her mind is just playing tricks on her. Kristen is so disappointed, mostly because Johnny, of all people, doesn't believe her. She storms into the tent and goes to bed. They still don't believe her when proof flies through the air in the form of a dead baby bunny, its guts ripped out by the turkey. Oh? The next day, these friends who we've come to love at this point fix the car and begin to really head home. But Turkey, after meeting Kristen, finds himself making Thanksgiving plans with them. He hitches a ride with someone, shoots the poor guy dead. This turkey is vicious. We also learn that he's a master of disguise. He uses these disguises to pick apart his target's families in order to get closer to them. More on that in a little bit, guys. But first, when Johnny arrives home, he makes it his goal to work on his relationship with his father. But Turkey shows up and attacks. Johnny gets away, but his father doesn't, guys. Johnny meets up with everybody except for Allie, because Allie is bumping uglies with her boyfriend Greg. Speaking of uglies, Turkey shows up, slits Greg's throat, and then he kills Allie. Allie's dead. She had such a big heart. Remember a long time ago when I said that Turkey was the master of disguise? Well, he shows up at the local sheriff's house, and it just so happens the local sheriff is wearing a local turkey costume for a local pageant. Turkey coaxes his way inside by wearing a pair of Groucho Marx glasses. The two feast on a local snack together, but then Turkey kills the local sheriff. As realistic as Turkey's previous disguise was, when the friends arrive at Kristen's house, his new disguise is even better. See, Turkey wears the local sheriff's face as a mask, convincing Kristen and her friends that he is her father. It's the perfect disguise. The friends go inside of the local sheriff's garage, where they find his local library stash. Darren uncovers a book that details the mythology behind Turkey. It mentions that Turkey can be killed if his talisman is taken away. Only the rest of the passage, which details how to kill him after you've taken the talisman, it's written in code, and Darren's gonna need a few minutes to crack it. Billy stumbles onto Turkey, caught red-handed, trying to dispose of local sheriff's body. As Billy fights Turkey, the other friends enter the room as they hear the ruckus. They manage to get the talisman from Turkey, but then Turkey escapes. Darren cracks the code. The posse learns that Turkey must be burned at the stake, whilst they recite a demonic prayer backwards. Billy chases after Turkey, and Turkey manages to magically suck himself into Billy's body, and then he shoots his way out. Guys, Billy dies in Darren's arms. They weren't best friends for long, but they were best friends for life. Darren, Kristen, and Johnny track Turkey to his teepee, and as they go to burn him, Oscar shows up and shoots Turkey in the head. He's still dead though, but unfortunately what they don't know is the dump site used to dump the body of Turkey contains radioactive waste, and this waste reanimates him, stronger than ever. While in the kitchen, Darren is the first to find out Turkey is still alive, but he can't tell anyone because he's killed. Before he dies, he sees a vision of Billy leading him to heaven. There's a lot of touching moments in this film, but this is arguably the most heartfelt. After waking up from a nap, Johnny goes into the kitchen, and Turkey attacks him. He's bleeding out. Kristen leads him away, taps into her inner final girl, while Johnny succumbs to his wounds and dies. Kristen sets the bastard Turkey on fire, and then she grabs a pipe and knocks him into a conveniently piled stack of wood. What a boss. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe with your post notifications on because it really helps the channel out. If you want to request a film, leave it in the comments below and we'll check it out and see what we can do. Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow. That is a spoiler. Watch out and take care.